The following opinions are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain.
Hi, I'm Steve for BoatTest.com, and today we're going to be conducting a features inspection and performance evaluation of a new boat from Ranger, the Z519L. She has upgraded treatments on top of her long list of fishing features that make this boat sit firmly in the premium category of bass boats. Let's start with a look at her features. Starting at the bow, choose from a standard 80-pound Thrustman Coda trolling motor or this 112-pound thrust model, both with a foot control and a recessed footwell. Just alongside is an angled panel that will house up to a 12-inch display. Our test boat was equipped with a 7-inch unit. All can be either panel mounted or put on a ball mount, and Ranger will pretty much rig whatever your favorite is. Alongside that is a switch panel that includes trim, navigation lights, live well, and an accessory switch. Behind are a beverage holder, and a tool holder is next to that. Just behind is the carpeted casting deck with the usual pedestal seat that includes a high and low pedestal. To the sides are retractable rod straps. There are 4 separate compartments in the deck. The left and center are for rod and gear storage. To the right, the forward one is for tackle and runs fully forward. The aft is a self-draining cooler. Previous models had carpeted storage. Now it's a rubberized base that drains water better and protects the gear. All hatches are fiberglass, held open with gas struts, and close on turn and lock latches that are lockable. The Helm console is a brand new design for this model year, and it looks great. The windscreen extends well over the panel and presents only minor distortion at the edges. Our panel had a 9-inch display, but that seemed to be a waste of the open real estate that can house up to a 15-inch unit. Gauges are all below and both sides of the padded steering wheel. Levers raise and lower the jack plate and adjust the outboard trim so we never have to take our hands off the wheel once the power is set. The waterproof switch panel is to the right side. Padded grips are on the footrest below. At the walkthrough, there are a 10-inch and a 9-inch step with a built-in cooler underneath the lower. Tool holders are to the sides and a ruler is in the slot to the port side. Our test boat had a single console with the port side being optional. Without it, we can clearly see the storage behind the footrest. Rod storage is to the left for up to 8 rods that will run to straps next to the seat, where we measured a 32-inch cockpit depth. And like the Helm seat, this one is plushly padded with multiple tones to the upholstery and a contrast bead welt. They also adjust fore and aft. Between the seats are additional beverage holders and another storage compartment. On top of the hatch is a non-skid surface to aid in the 15-inch and then 6-inch transition to the aft casting deck. The aft deck has another pedestal seat, and we can opt for a bicycle seat style. There are 2 storage compartments, with the one to starboard housing the fire extinguisher. As with the bow, the flooring is rubberized mat for protection and fast drying. Both these are flanking the divided live well that is aerated and recirculating. Further aft is a battery compartment. The engine start battery is to starboard, the dual trolling batteries are to port. A switch allows for jumping from one set to the other if we drain one off while on the water. At the dock, the 15-amp charger will keep them topped off. At the transom, there are stylized grab handles that have been carried over and redesigned from last year. A reboarding ladder is to port. In the center is the clean rigging for the 225 horsepower Pro XS. A wide range of power is available up to 225 horsepower with shaft lengths at 20 inches. And on our test boat, it's mounted to a jack plate. A service platform is provided, and the switch for the live well plumbing is to the port side. The Ranger Z519L has a length overall of 19 feet 9 inches and a beam of 97.5 inches. With an empty weight of 1,750 pounds, 70% fuel, and 2 people, we had an estimated test weight of 2,351 pounds. With the 225 horsepower Mercury Pro XS 4-stroke turning a 23-pitch Fury propeller and spooled up to 6,350 RPM, we reached our top speed of 70.1 miles per hour. Best cruise came in at 4,000 RPM and 37.4 miles per hour. It was at that speed that the 8.9 gallon per hour fuel burn translated into 4.2 miles per gallon and a range of 163 statute miles, all while still holding back a 10% reserve of the boat's 43-gallon total fuel capacity. We reached planing speed in 5.1 seconds, accelerated to 20 miles per hour in 6.8 seconds, and 30 came and went in 9.3. We passed through 40 miles per hour in 11.3 seconds. The Ranger Z519 represents a premium-level fishing machine, and with the L treatments of the upgraded seats, grab handles, and console, it's even better. She comes standard with a custom trailer that includes matching fiberglass fenders with step pads, swing-away tongue, center-mounted jack, hydraulic surge brakes, aluminum wheels with matching spare tire, ratcheting tie-downs, and road armor trailer protectant. And here's a good time to notice the keel protector. Overall, this boat's clearly rigged for either tournament or recreational fishing, and that's a key feature of the whole line. And that's my features inspection and performance evaluation of the Z519L from Ranger Boats. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.